President Trump's temporary travel order is in effect. Joining us now, Sebastian Gorka, Deputy Assistant to President Trump. Sir, are you now comfortable that we can keep the bad guys out?
Absolutely, Stuart. We have seen this week a unanimous decision, 9-0, no dissensions, with a small modification with regards to close relatives. This means we can execute the original executive order and protect Americans.
Okay, the travel order includes distinctions on who's allowed in and who's not. Parents, half-siblings, in. But grandparents, nieces, nephews, they're not allowed in. Now, why this distinction, especially about grandparents? Why can't they come in like step-siblings, half-siblings, sons and daughters-in-law? Why not grandparents?
Well, because the system that we inherited, Stuart, was fundamentally broken. So we need to reform, we need to review it, we need to reform it. And right now, the decision was made that we need to put a halt as broadly as possible from those areas where jihadists are actively recruiting people to come to the West, as we've seen on the streets of Europe. So, we have to draw the line somewhere, and the smaller the group, the safer we will be. Once we've fixed the system, then things can start to be expanded again. But remember, the comprehensive authority to decide who comes to America as a foreign national lies in the hands of the president. That is indisputable, and the Supreme Court has just reaffirmed that.
The House just passed, yesterday actually, Kate's Law. I believe that what this means is, I think, a deported criminal illegal who comes back to America will go to prison. I'm shocked that it took so long to actually get a vote in favor of this. You too?
Yeah, it's sad that it took so long, but we're so very, very happy for this vote. Think about this. Kate Steinle's a murderer, a beautiful woman, slain at the prime of her life, had been deported 5 times, Stuart, and had been convicted 7 times in America. Well, that's not going to happen again. When this bill finally goes through all the Congress, if you have been deported and come back to America, you will get 2 years in federal prison. If you are convicted of a crime and deported and come back, we can imprison you for up to 25 years to keep Americans safe.
Why isn't this headline news? Seriously, Sebastian, you're a good friend of this program. You've appeared many times, and we're on the same page. There's a lot of good news out there, but I'm not seeing it in the media. Why not?
Why? Because unfortunately what we call the mainstream media is politically driven. They still cannot psychologically deal with the fact that November the 8th happened and the American people spoke. As a result, they spin their hoaxes, they spin their fake news. Look at what is happening right now, Stuart. CNN is imploding, finally. The New York Times is falling apart. This is the price you pay when you have politically driven news and you don't talk about the good things. Think about just one fact. Without building the wall, thanks to great people like Secretary Kelly, we have decreased the number of illegal immigrants into America since the inauguration by 73%. Not 7%, not 10%, 73%. That's what the media should be reporting, but they won't until they pay the penalty, and they will in the marketplace of truth.